the street man.
Diners were once the heart of American comfort food, serving up hearty meals that satisfied cravings. But what happened to those classic dishes we loved? From liver and onions to fried bologna sandwiches. Join us as we take a nostalgic journey through the diner meals that have vanished from menus over the years. And why have these beloved meals disappeared from the modern-day diner menu?
We are making beef liver. Beef liver is perhaps the most nutritious and healthy meat.
Beef liver and onions was a popular meal in diners during the mid-20th century, loved for its low cost and high nutritional value. The dish featured thin slices of beef liver cooked with onions until they were soft and sweet. The liver was full of iron and vitamins, making it a great option for people looking for a healthy, affordable meal. Despite its health benefits, the strong metallic taste of liver didn't appeal to everyone. As time went on and tastes changed, the popularity of organ meats declined, and beef liver and onions slowly disappeared from diner menus. What was once a symbol of cheap, nutritious food became harder to find. Today, beef liver and onions are remembered with nostalgia by those who grew up eating it, but it is rarely served in modern diners.
The egg cream. The classic chocolate egg cream, which contains neither egg nor cream, has been a favorite sweet and fizzy concoction mixed up in soda shops and New York bodegas for over a century.
The egg cream is a nostalgic and classic drink from New York that has been around since the late 1800s. Despite its name, it doesn't contain any eggs or cream. Instead, it is made with milk, soda, water, and chocolate syrup. This simple mix creates a frothy and refreshing drink that was loved at soda fountains. Egg cream became especially popular in New York City, where it was served at diners and candy stores. These places were social hubs where people gathered to enjoy a treat and chat. The drink's unusual name comes from the Yiddish word echt, which means genuine or real, and over time it changed into egg. As soda fountains started disappearing from diners in the 1950s, the popularity of egg cream began to decline too. It was a drink that brought comfort and memories to many, but it became less common as times changed.
These are tender and flavorful with big bites of flaked salmon, and wait until you try the homemade tartar sauce.
Salmon patties were a common and affordable meal during the Great Depression. They were made by mixing canned salmon with breadcrumbs, eggs, and spices, then frying the mixture until it was golden brown. This simple dish was easy to make and helped families stretch their food budgets during tough times. The patties became a popular choice because they were filling and nutritious. As time went on, especially in the mid-20th century, salmon patties could be found on many diner menus. They were seen as an affordable yet satisfying option. As the availability of fresh fish grew and people started enjoying more refined seafood dishes, the popularity of salmon patties began to fade. With fresh fish becoming easier to get and more people preferring it, canned salmon was used less in cooking. This shift in taste and the increase in fresh fish availability led to a decline in the use of canned salmon for making patties.
Creamed chipped beef on toast, sometimes called shit on a shingle, sometimes called SOS. Absolutely delicious basic dish in which you really have very, very simple components.
Creamed chipped beef on toast, also known as SOS or shit on a shingle in military slang, is a dish made with salty dried beef in a creamy white sauce served over toast. This budget-friendly meal became popular during the Great Depression and World War II due to its low cost and ease of preparation. The dish is made by rehydrating thin slices of dried beef and cooking them in a white sauce made from butter, flour, and milk. In the mid-1900s, it became a common dish in diners and military mess halls. The military especially liked it because it was easy to prepare in large quantities and provided soldiers with a filling meal. The nickname SOS reflects how service members had a mixed view of the dish, with some enjoying it and others not. In modern times, creamed chipped beef on toast has become less popular, as many find it too salty and less appealing compared to newer breakfast options. As we've seen these classic dishes fade, let's explore another iconic meal that once dominated diners and breakfast tables: corned hash beef.
If you have a potato and corned beef, you can do this delicious corned beef hash. So let me show you how to do it.
Corned hash beef is a filling breakfast made from diced corned beef, potatoes, and onions. This dish became popular in the United States during World War II because it was an easy way to use leftover corned beef. The ingredients are usually cooked together in a pan until they become crispy and golden, creating a savory and satisfying meal. In the mid-1900s, corned beef hash was a common item on diner menus across the country. It was especially popular in New England, where it was served with baked beans and eggs. The dish became beloved for its simple yet comforting mix of flavors and textures. As time passed, food trends shifted, and corned beef hash lost its popularity. Today, corned beef hash is less common, replaced by modern breakfast options like trendy bowls and avocado toasts. Many diners now choose lighter, more health-conscious meals, which has led to a decline in the dish's popularity compared to earlier decades.
I decided I was going to make my own sandwich, and the sandwich that I like when nobody else is around is a liverwurst and onion sandwich.
Liverwurst sandwiches were a popular choice in diners, especially in the mid-1900s, when deli-style sandwiches were commonly served. These sandwiches were made with slices of liverwurst, a type of sausage made from liver, usually placed on rye bread with mustard. Some people added pickles or onions for extra flavor. The taste was savory and slightly tangy, making it a favorite for many who grew up eating it. Liverwurst, also known as liver sausage, originated in Europe and was brought to the United States by German immigrants. It is made by grinding liver and mixing it with other meats, herbs, and spices. Its creamy texture and unique flavor made it a common food in households and diners across the country. Over time, though, liverwurst sandwiches have become less popular. Younger generations have shown less interest in organ meats like liverwurst, and it has fallen out of favor due to its high levels of fat, cholesterol, and sodium, which are less desirable in today's health-conscious world. Ham steak with pineapple.
I'm going to make a ham steak, which I'm going to coat with a sweetened pineapple glaze when I'm done.
Ham steak with pineapple was a popular dish in diners, reflecting the mid-century American interest in tropical flavors. The dish consisted of a large slice of ham, usually seared or baked, with a grilled pineapple ring on top. The mix of the salty ham and sweet, tangy pineapple created a delicious contrast that made it both tasty and visually appealing. The dish became widely known in the early 20th century after canned pineapple became easy to find. Companies like Dole and Del Monte promoted it as a versatile food, which led to its use in different savory dishes. The combination of ham and pineapple became especially popular during the 1950s and 1960s, a time when American cuisine was influenced by exotic tropical flavors. Pigs in a blanket. Pigs in a blanket, a popular breakfast dish, are made by wrapping sausages in pancakes or crescent rolls. This dish has been around for a long time, with different versions found in many cultures. In the United States, it became well known in the 1950s, especially as an easy and delicious breakfast choice. The mix of savory sausage and soft, slightly sweet dough made it a favorite, typically served with syrup for extra sweetness. The idea of pigs in a blanket goes back to recipes from the 1800s, but the version we know today became common in the 1950s. It was included in cookbooks like Betty Crocker's Cooking for Kids, which helped make it a well-known part of American food culture. The dish was simple to prepare and loved by both kids and adults, making it a regular breakfast option in many homes and diners. While smaller versions of pigs in a blanket are still enjoyed as appetizers, the full-sized breakfast dish has become less common as people now prefer lighter, healthier breakfast choices such as a smoothie bowl or avocado toast. Salisbury steak.
A saving idea for you. We're just going to build in one pan. Salisbury steak done right here in the test kit.
Salisbury steak is a seasoned ground beef patty served with gravy, usually paired with mashed potatoes. It was created in the late 1800s by Dr. James Salisbury, an American doctor who encouraged a high-protein diet. He believed that ground beef patties could help with digestive problems and improve overall health. The dish became popular in American homes and diners, especially in the early 1900s. During World War I and the Great Depression, Salisbury steak became a practical and affordable meal. It used cheaper cuts of beef and could be stretched by adding fillers like breadcrumbs or oats. The dish was also common in military mess halls because it was hearty and filling, In the mid-1900s, Salisbury steak became a popular item in TV diners, making it a convenient meal for busy families. It was a simple, tasty option that helped many people during tough times. Fried bologna sandwich.
Hello everybody, I hope you're having a great day. Well, I'm making a fried bologna sandwich. Have you ever had one of those? It's a great, classic American treat.
The fried bologna sandwich is a classic comfort food that became popular in American diners, especially among working-class people. Made with inexpensive bologna slices, the sandwich was typically fried until crispy and served on white bread, with mustard or mayonnaise added for flavor. Its simplicity and low cost made it a popular choice, especially during hard times when money was tight. The sandwich's origins go back to the early 1900s when bologna was a cheap and widely available meat. It became especially loved in the Midwest and southern United States, where it was seen as a hearty and satisfying meal. Frying bologna gave it a rich, savory taste that made it more delicious than when served cold, solidifying its place as a go-to comfort food for many. These forgotten dinner meals were once the heart of many cozy meals, bringing comfort and nostalgia. Which one did you miss the most? Let us know in the comments, and if you enjoy this trip down memory lane, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more.